We hope you enjoy this audio-only podcast. You can watch the full video versions on our YouTube channel at All Things Unexplained. There we share visuals, documents, and extended discussions you won't hear anywhere else. While you're there, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a new video. Plus, if you subscribe and comment on a video, that will enter you into our giveaways. But for now, enjoy this audio version of All Things Unexplained.
All Things Unexplained.
So some of that, I think, sir, will save for closed session.
All right, Unexplained ones, this is Dr. Mountain. Welcome back to All Things Unexplained. If you've been following the channel, then you know about the case of General Neil McCasland, who went missing from his Albuquerque home in February of 2026. Today, I've got an update for you on the General Neil McCasland case. There's a new search for the missing general. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we do weekly content on UFOs, Bigfoot, aliens, astrophysics, and everything in between. And yes, it's absolutely free. So if you're into those kinds of things and you want to support the channel, hit that sub button, leave a comment down below, and that will automatically enter you into our giveaways. And we have a lot of exciting things to give away. Just be a sub to All Things Unexplained. Leave a comment if you want. Stick around to the end of the video and we'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So before we get into this update, I want to remind you of the couple of revelations that All Things Unexplained has had on General McCasland in the last couple of weeks. Number one is his connection to Tom DeLonge. That's right, that Tom DeLonge from Blink-182. And one of the things we've played for you recently is Tom DeLonge describing his first meeting with McCasland, where the thing that struck him about McCasland was his devotion to the country, to patriotism, and to defending the United States from what McCasland described as an existential threat.
We went through the conversation of, I don't think we can keep a secret, to where it was the Cold War and we found the life form, bounce forward to like what we need to do for the Republic is X. And this is the best for the Republic. The United States needs this. And it was very thoughtful considerations. It made me really patriotic. You know, it was not what I was expecting. These guys are trying to deal with something that is what they term an existential threat.
I also unearthed a conference from 2013 that McCasland was a speaker at on behalf of the AFRL. He's talking about research and technology developments of the AFRL. And one of the things he said was that the AFRL was developing technology to improve the Air Force's ability to conduct surveillance on an area of space 10 to the 22nd power cubic miles, which is just a staggering vast amount of space, far beyond the dark side of the moon. Not only that, it's a fourth of the way to the sun. Plus, McCasland told this audience of the Air Force that they had approximately 20,000 objects under surveillance.
And then space situational awareness for the surveillance of what is something like 10 to the 22nd cubic miles of space containing 20,000 objects that potentially matter to us.
Now, in my opinion, there's no way these objects were all foreign technology. Satellites, near-Earth objects, rockets. There's no way these objects were all things like comets, asteroids. I also developed this new theory that, based on those words by McCasland, I think there could be UAP that the Air Force knows as individuals. Sort of like how we know about different comets. It also reminds me of how we tag great white sharks and All Things Unexplained Studio, which Central North Carolina, sometimes we get a news alert that, hey, a great white is pinged off the Outer Banks. So I have a theory now that the Air Force knows of individual UAPs that are within what was in 2013 already a vast region of space. Of course, we have to believe that by now, 13 years later, our capabilities of surveillance has probably exponentially increased. Now, it does make you wonder, has the number of objects that the Air Force has under surveillance increased, or has it decreased? Is it still the same? I mean, even at 20,000 objects, that might sound like a lot of objects, but in a region of space that big, That's a vast amount of space for each individual object. We pointed out that in a region of space that big, if we were to make it a cube with Earth as the center, each side of the cube would be approximately 21.5 million miles long. That's honestly really difficult to even comprehend. But for today's update, we're going to go over to Strader on X. That's at Swiss Army Uber. And he posted on X, search for missing retired Major General resumes in Sandia Mountains Friday night. So apparently a new search for General McCasland was undertaken. As of this recording, that would have been last night, Friday night, June 26, 2026. This is coming from KOB4. Search for missing retired general resumes in Sandia Mountains Friday night. State search crews will return to the Sandia Mountains at midnight to look for retired Major General William McCasland, who disappeared in late February. McCasland, 68, was last seen near his home in northeast Albuquerque. The state search and rescue team plans to start the operation at midnight. The team said cooler weather helps search dogs pick up scents. Crews will search the Sandia Mountains for McCasland as the effort continues. Now, we don't know if there's been new information that might have put them back out there in the mountains looking for McCasland, but our thoughts and prayers do go out to those who are searching, to the friends and family and loved ones of General McCasland who are still looking for him. We wish them all the best while they're out there in safety, please, to those looking. Let's also not forget about the others who are missing, the others who have passed on, and I hope you'll continue to track these cases with me and All Things Unexplained. If you haven't checked out my video from yesterday, be sure to give it a look. I talk about the timeline of modern UAPs and their connection to national security. Plus, I detail the discovery that we have made of a subterranean area on a piece of property that was placed under active security in early 2024 that is located near one of our sensitive military sites in the western United States. So check that out. I'll make sure to post the link in the video. Okay, Unexplained ones, let's get into this giveaway stuff before we let you go. We've got lots of signed books to give away by authors like New York Times bestselling author Patricia Cornwell, Disney author David Koning, Bev Vincent, who writes in the Stephen King multiverse, friend of the show Lee Starks, Colonel Drew Miller, and much more. Just be a sub, leave a comment, and of course, if you like the video, smash the like button for me. That would really help us out. All right, Unexplained ones, let's get off our screens for a while this weekend. Spend some time outdoors, head out into the woods, look up at the sky. You may not find a Bigfoot, you may not spot a UFO, but you might just find yourself out there. Thanks, everybody.
All Things Unexplained.
So some of that, I think, sir, will save for close up.